To be honest with you, Ondassa, I've not been well. I've had a fair to middling premium bonds windfall. You'd think I'd be happy as someone who's gone on an 8-week happiness course. But no. I decides to get a new bathroom suite fitted. Lady in the superstore, and it was a superstore. Assistant, quite tidy, but pitted skin and grown-up nostrils. But apart from that, granted, she knew her stuff. Struck me as one of the eco-friendly, powered lesbian types that doesn't like Halloween. Do lesbians like Halloween? One of those types that's got couscous constantly in the kitchen cupboards, but doesn't know what to do with it. But you know, practically middle class. Oh yes, Ondessa. All designed and done in line, computer, interactive with your VDTs and your LDCs and such the like, before she had to whiz off to her executive clinic. Executive clinic. Jim. Executive clinic. I said, does that mean that if you keel over and you design a Catherine Hepburn double knit cup-sized leisure suit while on the treadmill, they can use the in-house operating theatre next door to the changing room and the squash courts? Or is it just an expensive gym where you can pick up a repeat prescription and a packet of corn plasters? She didn't answer. Well, I'm fully designed bathroom-wise. Ends up with one of these Raffan wall-hung WCs, Ondassa. No, Ondassa, wall-hung, not well-hung. A toilet off the floor, not sitting on the floor. Creating the illusion of greater space and maintaining simple, clean lines. She's not wrong. There is greater space and a lot more simple, clean lines. But that's because I'm never in the bathroom using the toilet, that's why. In a nutshell, I just can't relax. Not a whisper of proper movement since I had it plumbed in. I'm sitting there staring down at the floor. And there's nothing holding me up apart from a couple of roll plugs in the wall. No, I'm getting it ripped out. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for upgrading. Like this 25 billion on new nuclear weapons. It isn't money down the pan, unlike me where it has been money down the pan. Well, it's the only thing that has gone down it. Bugger all else has. Oof. But these missiles... It's progress. Not like buying a pan without a base and then realising there was nothing up with the old pan in the first place. Anyhow, there's a petition on the way out. I'm trying to get them banned. No, not the missiles. Wall-hung WCs. Constipation is not conducive to national happiness. And I'll tell you something else that's not conducive to national happiness. Motorway service stations. $3.99 for a bacon sandwich. I thought, you've got more front than Blackpool charging that price. Face facts, it's a rip-off. Call it £4. If I hadn't been so ravenous, I'd have been doing time for GBH. $3.99, I said. After I sat down for 5 minutes and got me breath. It proper winded me, it did. And this was up north, so I can't even blame it on the proximity of the Queen. She took the money and she said, ketchup sachets are free. I shoved 284 of them in my handbag. I've lived through the war. They'll not get the better of me. And I ripped the electric dryer off the wall in the ladies. It'll match me tiles in the bathroom. You can get 5 donuts, a cooked breakfast and fish and chips and a cup of tea for a £5 in Blackpool. There's no need to throw yourself off the tower if you've come over all suicidal with proper northern fodder like that. Supersize me. Supersize me. Macadam's. You'll be having a triple bypass well within 30 days. Hey, if it doesn't kill you. It'll bump up your incapacity benefit. Think on. Me, though. I'm very healthy. Getting into this radical walking. It's postmodern line dancing for the upwardly mobile. Radical walking is very much like normal walking, but every now and again you shout things out like, corporate poisoning, down with biometric ID cards, and the such like. It's better en masse. I've done it on my own, but you just get funny looks. Talking of toilets, and not being able to let go, you know Trafford Council have gone and put these TARDIS-type electric self-cleaning superloo things in the high street. You'll not get me in one of them for love nor money. I'd rather do my business in the gutter and wipe me derriere with an old crisp packet. I like to sit proper and ruminate. So, I'm on the high street next to this new public toilet. Have you ever used one? And I hear this faint voice. Door opening. Please leave the toilet immediately. And the door opens and who's standing there but Jade Goody? Hands over her face as if shielding herself from the onslaught of the Papa Pizzas. Sees me and says, I'm a mingin. I'm a racialist. And speeds off down the high street into Ethyl Austin. She's got the money, but she's not well. And Trafford Council have banned her from that convenience. But she'll move on. It's a shame. I snatched a glance at the latest chitty-chatty, shitty-witty mag. Jade's got in with this new fella. I think he was one of those factory-made whining boy bands that turned out to be proper dribble. Well, it seems Jade fears boyfriend Kev is turning into a bird feeder. I didn't know what one of those bird feeders was. They get sicko sex kicks out of feeding the immobile, morbidly obese until they can no longer walk, wash or toilet themselves. Never right. And another reason that toilet's going. If I ever pile on the pounds, that middle wall could come down and I'll end up with an open plan bathroom. No, I'm not Swedish and I've never liked those meatballs from IKEA. I don't know what Jade Goody's upset about. I wouldn't mind having somebody force feed me mint Viennetta night and day and wipe down my weeping nappy rash. It took my never-on-time husband 12 years to even find the kitchen. Never mind feed me a meal. I'm getting rather insulated. Isolated. What with old friends dying and only thrice weekly home help. I'm taking a lump hammer to one of my knees so I can qualify for Meals on Wheels. Bugger it, I'll do them both and get a full-time living care assistant as well. Be a bit of company, something to look forward to. Take me mind off imminent death. I thought about having a dog. A stuffed dog. A stuffed dog on wheels. It'd get me out of the house, meet people. Oh, Elvis, he's no trouble at all. Oh, he likes you. They're an icebreaker, you see. Or one of those tiny, tiny, tiny dogs that you can swill under the tap. I don't want some big hairy thing wiping its mouth along my skirting boards. I had enough of that with me husband. Post-redundancy. His nerves. Thought he was Princess Anne. Pan's people. And a border collie for a short period. Kept herding me around the tea trolley, waving a chiffon scarf and doing Olympic-style forward and backward rolls. They plugged him in. He drained the national grid for a good 5 hours. Blackout all over the northwest. It was during the 70s, 3-day week miners' strike. He was no better. The only difference was we never had to buy batteries again. I bought a few handbag-size appliances that needed a lot of AAAs, and we mentioned nothing more of it. I'd better go any road. I'm booked in for a run in Buffy at the local creme. An old school friend, Betty. Never actually really liked her. Bit of a Lambrini girl in the 50s. Got ideas above a station recently when a back alley was fully gated. Lost touch with her in the 60s. She bought a lava lamp and was heavily into tie-dye. I thought, no, Ethyl, Steer clear of mind-altering bedspread designs and a lamp you can't take your eyes off. It's a recipe for social services. Oh, it messed up Betty's metabolism. But at least she kept her figure. 86 and cremated in a pencil skirt. It's good going. So I think I'll make the effort and go. I don't like the sound of the running buffet. She's starting off with the stuffed chanterelles. It's either entertainment or stuffed mushrooms. I'm not sure which. Either way, I'll not partake. Then she's following on with deep-fried breaded spam with microgreens. Well, I've asked around. I've decided microgreens is just a posh way of saying you're not getting a lot of cabbage. She's only forked out £4 a head. Towards the end she was on benefits, but to me that's just good money management. There are no pockets in shrouds. I think she'd had enough though. The last thing she said to me was, "It's all repeats, Ethyl. There's always an episode of Friends on, or The Simpsons, and a bloody garden makeover programme. It's all repeats." Like I say, I never really liked her. Fake. But well, maybe it's better to be a fake somebody than a real nobody. Like I was saying to me bathroom designer at B&Q, while she was in tears crying over my design, worried sick as to how she's going to come out to her mother as a fully fledged eco-friendly power lesbian that doesn't like Halloween. Coming out, I said. We all never really stop coming out. Coming out is just a euphemism for growing up. And we all are constantly growing up. We are all coming out. She probably thought, what the hell does she know? The interfering old witch. And ordered me the wrong toilet on purpose. Well, that's fledgling eco-friendly power lesbians for you.